Hello, my name is Stephanie Peterson, and today's presentation that I will talk about um, are my characteristics that I did receive through the Strengths Quest survey that we actually took um, in the course. So the first characteristic that I received was harmony. And for harmony, people who fall into this category seek areas of agreement. Um, We believe that there's little to be gained by conflict, and we do this by finding common ground amongst everybody. We often can't believe how much time is actually wasted by others who try to force their views and opinions on others. We stress the value of reaching consensus. Can we leave our opinions to ourselves and look for consensus? We like to hold peace while others spout out opinions and their beliefs. And then we also are willing to adjust. So we may modify our own objectives to align with others. Doesn't necessarily mean that we change the way that we feel or believe about things, but we are willing to modify to keep the peace. And we are tolerant of other views. So we like to stay clear of debates and we prefer to talk about practical matters. The next characteristic that I received was a developer. We see raw potential in others. We believe that no individual is fully formed, and that each individual is a work in process. We look for ways to challenge others. Um, we like to help others experience success. We also like to help them grow. We are natural encouragers, and we like to ensure a successful future for both individual and team. The third characteristic that explains me is consistency. And those who fall into this category, they believe that balance is important. We treat people equally. We believe that if you don't, it leads to selfishness and individualism. We don't want unfair advantages, which we also tend to find as offensive. We see ourselves as guardians of what is right and fair. We are completely against special favors. We function best in a consistent environment, and we believe in a world that is predictable and even-handed. Like I stated before, we are opposed to special favors, and we like for each person to have the chance to show his or her worth. For the fourth characteristic that was given to me, I got adaptability. Those who fall into this category, they love to live in the moment. We don't see the future as a fixed destination. We like to discover the future one choice at a time. It enables us to respond willingly to demands. We don't resent sudden requests. We actually expect sudden changes, and we may actually, some of us, look forward to those. We are very flexible, but at the same time tend to stay very productive. For the final characteristic that was given to me, I got Activator. And for Activator, those people they're very impatient for action. They like to turn their thoughts into actions. They have to act once a decision is made. They like to see how to turn ideas into action, and their energy can be contagious and engaging. They like to undertake projects on their own and move forward very quickly, but they also like to raise others' self-esteem, and compliment others. So while some of them may want to take on projects by themselves, they're also very engaging and encouraging of others around them. While I was doing this survey, I realized that I do fall into a lot of these categories, and I can actually relate them to some of the duties that I do at my current job. For instance, when it comes to the activator part, I am ready just to go once a decision is made. I want to just get it out for everybody to know. I want to set forth actions and just work to have it all done right away. I also do see myself as harmony because I do like to keep the peace and I do like everybody to have their part in it, reach a consensus. Um, I like to avoid conflict and I like everybody to find a common ground and come together and agree on certain things. I just feel like it makes the work a lot quicker and easier for everybody. Um, right now, with the presidential candidacy happening soon, my Facebook, I don't know about everyone else, but my Facebook is completely filled with political memes and opinions. And I have a couple friends who particularly love to shove their views on other people. And that's not me. I do not post anything about my views. I don't put out what I believe in, and I also don't force others to feel the same way that I do. So I definitely do see harmony in myself. Um, I do see others' points, so I do see others' objectives and try to put them in my beliefs as well, without changing my beliefs and who I am. As far as the developer part, I also believe that nobody is fully formed and that everybody can grow and has room to grow. And I love to help people grow and I love to teach them new things and be there and help them if needed, particularly at work if I have a task that I know somebody would find useful in the future. I do enjoy um, bringing them into the project, telling them, let's do this together. You can learn, I can learn, and then reaching a common goal that way. I am completely against special favors, so the consistency part I absolutely see in myself. I do a lot of scheduling here at the college for our physicians who work in the inpatient setting, and it is basically they get 5 weeks out of the year that they don't have to be scheduled for, and then the remaining 47 it's up to me to put where I want to put them, what shift I want them to do. And it does come into play where a lot of them think that they can, you know, get special favors if they're buddy buddy with me, and I don't work that way. Everybody gets treated fair whether or not we have a close relationship or not. So I see myself in the consistency part to always keep things fair, not do special favors, um, and I like others to show their worth as well and function just basically in a consistent environment. For adaptability, I think I went over this, but I do like the sudden changes and I do enjoy working with a lot of the projects here at work and statistic reports that come up last minute. I do adapt to. I love to do those final reports or last minute requests that come up. Actually, today I had about 4 of them that came up where I had to spend about an hour on each project coming up with last minute data. Um, for meetings that are happening this week, which is Thursday. Um, but I do enjoy that, and I do enjoy getting these last minute tasks and having to work quickly and thoroughly and get it all set and delivering a final project um, to my leaders for them to show. I found that this project that we did with the survey, starting off with taking the survey and then learning about the 5 key points that describe us, was very helpful in realizing that I do fall into categories and that they do align with my work and the people that I work with. Um, so I hope that you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.